Hi there, my name is Lindsay and I'm with Good Morning Sunshine Sleep Services. Today I want to talk with you about sleep props, what they are, why they're problematic, and why you want to eliminate them from your child's sleep situation. So, every client I've ever worked with has a child that is using some sort of prop, and sometimes more than one, that's helping them fall asleep at night or keeping them asleep. And this is really problematic because the child can't sleep on their own independently without these external props. So, what are they? Well, a prop is anything that would help one fall asleep and without using their own independent skills. So, for babies, you usually see, bottle feeding or breastfeeding to sleep, bouncing or rocking to sleep, co sleeping, and they can change as they get older. So, then maybe they're a little bit older, preschool age or toddler age, and now parents need to lay in the bed with them to fall asleep or rub their bellies or run their fingers through their hair. And I hear it all the time. Parents say, my child will only sleep if, and almost always the end of that statement is something that the parent has to do to help the child fall asleep. So again, the child's not doing the work. They're not having that opportunity to learn the independent skills to fall asleep and get back to sleep when they wake up in the middle of the night. Now, everybody wakes up in the middle of the night, and that is the way our sleep cycles run. For adults, we usually have a very skim and brief waking that we won't even remember at all. And what happens is when you end one sleep cycle and enter another, you come to the surface of waking. Sometimes for adults, you kind of roll over, readjust the pillows, and maybe remember vaguely in the morning that you woke up. Or you realize during this transition that, oh, I need to go to the restroom, or I've got a tickle in my throat now, I need to get a drink. But you have good sleep habits, so you know how to fall back asleep once you're ready to. Children, a lot of them have never learned anything else besides what has been created for them to fall asleep. So if you can imagine a little one that is being bottle fed and, held to fall asleep, and then the parents do the quiet shuffle and put the baby in the bed, and then they come in between that transition in between those sleep cycles, they become very awake. It's a full wake up every time because they don't know how to fall back asleep and get into that next sleep cycle, and they're looking to recreate the exact same conditions in which they fell asleep in the first place. So that same baby wakes up and realizes, I don't know where I'm in. I'm not in my parents' arms. And where's the bottle? And they're really confused and they just get stuck. So it's really important that you identify whatever sleep props are in place, that you eliminate them, and that you lay your child in bed or the crib awake. That way, it gives the opportunity for them to figure it out, how to self soothe and how to fall asleep. Now, this is easier said than done. It can be really tricky, especially if you have an older child that has been relying on you or different props to fall asleep their whole life. But that's where I come into play. This is what I specialize in. I create customized plan based on the kid's sleep needs and the props that are in place, and I create a plan to walk you as the parent through on how to eliminate those in the gentlest way possible. So if you'd like to know more about how that would look or what kind of sleep props are going on in your house, please reach out to me at gmssleep@gmail.com. Thank you.